maybe our last view of the pristine Smokies, at least our last decent view. Certainly completely snow covered up on top. We just passed a guy that we hadn't met before named Bad Idea, and he was a day behind us in the Smokies and said that they ended up getting 6 inches of snow at the shelter that we had stayed at the night before. So we're pretty excited that we weren't still in the Smokies. We just came up Snowbird Mountain, which is about a 6-mile climb in about 3,000 to 3,500 feet of elevation gain. There you see the trail. It's always fairly demoralizing when you get to the top of a hill or a mountain and see that some joker has made a road over here that they can just drive their SUV to the top of. So that's our situation now, but we're on Snowbird, and occasionally we'll see some snow, and we've seen a couple birds, so I guess it makes it worthwhile. And there's some sort of weather observation tower up this way. Beautiful day, temperature's awesome, and off in the distance you can see our new friend Bad Idea walking away.
Have you seen these mountains? They're ginormous.
That's actually the Smokies, honey.
Wow.
We're on top of Snowbird Mountain, and we can see 360 degrees over here. I was misinformed when I said it was weather stuff. It's actually for the FAA. And coming back this way to where Melissa's walking, you can look north and you can see the flatlands of northern and central Tennessee, and this is a 360 degree view, panoramic. It's really awesome. Continue to come around. Over in the distance there's a bald mountain up there that you can actually land planes on top of called Max Patch, which is one of the places that we're heading today. And I'll continue to pan around. Just an absolutely gorgeous view, gorgeous day up here on top, and back again to the Smokies over here. Sometimes water sources aren't that abundant and you have to make do. We are at Dan Gap, and I'll show you down this way. That's what we had to choose from for our water. So what we did was came down here to this dead log. There's a little bit of a trickle of water flowing through it, and I actually dug a hole right here in the sand and was able to shove our water filter down in that and get some water out. It's not the best situation, but at least we're able to drink and keep going. We got about 5 miles left today. It's April the 16th. It's a gorgeous day and been a pretty good day for hiking. We'll talk to you later. About 20 feet, maybe 50 feet from the summit of Max Patch, and it's called Max Patch because of all the grass that you can see growing here. Quite a patch, several hundred acres. The reason I got the video camera going is off in the distance, that is maybe the last and best view that we'll get of the Smokies, and the nearest mountain that you see was where we were earlier today looking at that FAA thing, and I pointed back here and showed you Max Patch. We made it all the way down that into the valley, back across these stupid hills, and now we came to the backside. Now pan over here, way off in the distance, you can see Mount Mitchell, which I believe, well, I don't believe, I know, is the highest mountain on the eastern side of the United States at 6,683 feet or something like that. It's off in the distance, and one of the coolest views that we've been able to see since we started on our trip. Again, this is Max Patch, and Melissa is coming up past that post here in a couple minutes. She stopped to take a break down at the bottom, and she'll be up here shortly, and I'm sure we'll love the view as well. Alright, so here we are at Max Patch. It's a 360 degree panoramic view. It's like 400 acres of land that they either mow or burn. Over here our friends Hemi and Machete enjoying the good sunset. Off in the distance you've got the Smokies, and way back over this direction we got a couple tents where we're going to be staying, and you can see the mountains of eastern North Carolina and Tennessee, maybe even Mount Mitchell if you look close enough. So we decided to stay up here instead of going out of the shelter because it's just so stinking pretty. The weather's perfect, and we're probably going to watch the stars. Here's my lovely bride, who's a little happier now than she was earlier. We're all very grateful for that, or I'd have been sleeping outside, and they probably would have wondered what in the world was wrong with this demon-possessed woman. So this is Max Patch, and we're going to enjoy the sunset.